Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I will not be before you long on today. I just want to share. I just want to share a quick word of encouragement. I want to share some words of encouragement for those of you who are actively pushing forward. You're starting your new businesses. You're starting the new foundation. You're trusting God for what He said He was going to do for you. And I just want to share these few words. I was going to put some music on, but I think I'm going to leave it just like it is. I want to share these few words of encouragement for you. First of all, you got to know, regardless of what it feels like, this is the season. This is your season. Even if things feel like, well, I don't know what to do about that, make the phone call. Talk to the people. Press forward. But I don't have the money to do it. The money will come. It's coming. Don't give up. Keep moving. Keep pressing. I want to share just 3 little points with you today. And it's about residue. Sometimes when you get in a new position to where you're pressing forward into something you've been trying to press forward, or God is bringing new vision or renewing old vision in your life, you have residue. And it could be the remembrance of when it didn't work the time before. And you have to press past the time that it didn't work before and know that it's going to work out for you this time. And you have to tell yourself, everything is working out for me. With this new business, with this new relationship, with this new venture, the vision, you're getting these downloads of, man, what if I started this? I don't know if I don't know. Listen, stop saying you don't know and get the information. Little by little, don't worry about trying to jump on the PPP and all that, because there's so many other things that are coming down the line for those who will prepare in this season. Number 1 is going to be intentionally target your own residue in your life. So those things that fear. See, when you fail at something, you can't fail at it again if you remember this. If you remember, you've already been there. You know what not to do. So if you're going down that same street, that corner, you see that red stop sign, you're going to slow down because this time, I need to slow down at the stop sign. Be encouraged and know that you can do this. The things that happen to you, the people that manipulated you before, you can hear it. It's not going to happen to you again. So intentionally target the residue. When you feel that fear of rejection coming up, tell yourself, you know what? I'm not afraid of rejection. They're not going to reject me. They may say no, but that's not rejection to me anymore. And you take it, you go with it, and you keep moving forward. And then why? Because it literally is a sin not to want to become the very best. Because God intentionally put so many great things on the inside of you. For you to say, well, no, that's not me. I'm not. When you say that, you're saying that what God placed in you is not good enough. You're saying that you are not good enough. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Switch it and listen, don't move until you feel it in your spirit. I can do this. Everything's going to work out for me. It's going to be okay. I know my deadline was last week, but guess what? It's just going to have to be next week. You don't have to live up to anybody else's standards, because guess what? You are having a divine reset. So that means it's going to be on your schedule. Have you ever seen a company that was doing a big project, a big construction project, and it was on hold for 2 months? You saw the construction stop and then they started, but when it was done, it was even more beautiful than what they said before. You know why? Because sometimes that hesitation, that pause may be God adding something new in there that you didn't even see before. So don't give up. Deal with the residue. Keep pressing forward, because to not believe that what God has told you to do, or the beautiful thing, the vision that He's giving you, is not real, it really is a sin. It's like a kid telling their parents, they say, well, come on, I'm going to take you to the mall. You ain't going to buy me nothing at the mall. Come on, we're going school shopping. No, I don't want to go school shopping because you're not going to buy me nothing. Come on. If God has gave it to you, He said He's going to do it, He's going to do it. Press forward, press beyond what you're thinking. And then here's number 3, desire the very best. Desire the very best. Stop settling for that which is less. Now, you have to ask God, what is it that I should be desiring right now? And if it feels a little bit uncomfortable, go with it. If it feels way out there, consult with him about how to get way out there, because he may move you inch by inch. We talked about this before. When you're taking huge steps, you can actually step over something that you need to get in between there. There may be something right in here. So you take these steps, but you take a lot of little steps to get to where you're going. Yes? That's where we are. That's number 3. What is number 3 is, are we still working on number 2? We're still working on number 2. So the next thing from number 2 is you're satisfied way too easy with just a little. Recalibrate your vision. That means you're going to have to get quiet. You're going to have to go to the park. You're going to have to go to the lake. You're going to have to go sit in your car, just listen to the music, turn the music off and listen and hear what God is saying. See the vision. Reimagine what you can be and who you can be in this season. And then number 3 is this. God wants you to become a miracle and have the very best. He wants you to be the miracle of your own story. He wants you to be the miracle in your own story. You've heard people say, I'm a miracle walking, but we normally look at people that have been through a really hardship with death or really hardship with disease, like somebody who been through cancer for 4 or 5 years and now they're cancer free and they say, hey, I'm a miracle walking. It may be your business. You didn't try this, and you failed every time. And your friend's like, man, are you trying that again? Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. You can be the miracle in your own story. Are you ready to be the miracle in your own story? Because in this season, God will place the very people that you need right in front of you. And sometimes that fear comes up. It's like, well, now if I trust these people, I don't trust everybody else. You got to keep pushing. And then if you can't trust people, trust God. Lord, I hear this is what you're saying. I feel like this is what you're telling me to do. I'm only doing this because you told me to do it. And watch him turn it around or watch him make it work out for you. You got to trust. Even if you don't trust yourself, you got to trust God. And as you begin to trust God again, you'll begin to trust yourself again. Because sometimes we do things and we get all zealous. We're like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then you're telling too many people what you're doing. Zip it. What's going on? Nothing. Just, hey, having a great day. Because everybody wants to know, well, what you doing? Because they haven't gotten before God to see what it is they should do. They want to snip on your word to see what it is that they should be doing. For those of you who need this word, for those of you who need this encouragement, I'm just about done. I'm going to touch and agree with you that every single thing that God has placed in your heart, that dream, that vision, that he will begin to continue to stir it up on the inside of you so you can't get no rest until it's done. That you begin to see it done. That you begin to remember when you did this. You begin to remember your college days when you buckled down to get something done. You begin to remember those days when you didn't have it all, but you press forward again. You pull on that. You remember when you weren't supposed to have this, but it just something happened and it happened. I pray that you will remember who you are. I pray that you will remember who God is. And I pray that you will remember that you are more than a conqueror through Jesus Christ. I pray that you will remember that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I pray that you will remember you are covered in the blood of Jesus. I pray that you remember that even when the enemy comes in like a flood, that God will raise up a standard against him. I pray that you will remember that you are the righteousness of Christ. I pray that you will remember that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I pray that you will remember that all things are possible. All things are possible. All things are possible. Don't give up. Don't you give up. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Have faith. Have faith. This is the last thing I'm hearing. Some people need to stop saying what they don't want and start saying what it is that you do want. Well, I don't want this to happen. I would do it, but I don't want that to happen. Well, what is it that you do want? Because when you say what you don't want, you're drawing that to you. What you want to happen? I want it to be a successful meeting. I want it to be, I want to have favor. I want to have ridiculous favor. I want the favor of God on my life. I want the finances to flow. I want to understand what I'm doing when I'm filling out this paperwork. I want the relationship to work. What do you want? Stop saying what you don't want. Say what it is that you do want. And then have great expectation and receive it. Some of you have been feeling great levels of rejection. Stop saying, well, I don't want them to reject me. I don't want to feel like that no more. No, what do you do? What do you want? I want to be received. I want to be accepted. I want to be whole. I want to feel whole and walk in that. And believe God for that. I don't care what nobody else say. Because guess what? They don't, when you get it in your heart and your mind and your spirit, and you understand nobody knows your journey but you, they can judge you all day long. But they can't walk 15 minutes in your shoes. They can judge you all day long, but they cannot walk 15 minutes in your shoes. Remember who you are. Remember who God has called you to be. Remember that you are the miracle in your own story in this season. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. My name is Tamara Lachey. I'm your life coach. I didn't even introduce myself. I just started talking. I'm your life coach for today. You can reach me at Beyond Me Too. I'll put it right here. BeyondMeToo.info, www.beyondmetoo.info. I've been promising you programs and they are coming because I'm in the process myself, y'all. It's going to be right this time. It's going to be right. It's going to happen. Don't give up. You are a winner. And it's okay to have expectation in yourself when you're trusting that what you hear from God is true and it is real and he will show up there for you. You take the first step, he'll meet you there. He'll meet you there. Love you so very much. Mwah, mwah. Y'all have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, y'all. And my YouTube family, you have a wonderful day too. I'm so excited for you. Have a great day. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I would